Hello and welcome to Happy to Crochet. I am Sarah Lee, and in today's video I want to share with you the things that I recently made, the things that I'm working on, and a few projects that I have in mind for when I need a break or when I just need to move on to the next project, after the current project's done. So a few years ago, a cousin of mine asked me to make a little turtle for his grandson that the grandson saw at some craft fair. And so they had sent me the picture because they didn't think that he really wanted it. And that was on his mind. And so they said, "Can you make it? Because we can't turn around and go back now. It's just too far." So sure, I found a pattern and I made him the turtle, and he was super excited. Well, then my daughter said that she wanted a turtle. All right. Well, meanwhile, we had gone to the county fair, and there was this cute girl, young woman. She was sitting and she was crocheting a bunch of toys and different things, and she had a booth. And so we were looking at all the things that she had, and of course, she had a turtle there, a pretty nice sized turtle. My daughter said she wanted it. So, yes, of course. First of all, helping a sister out, buying something that she made that's handmade was beautiful. She even let my daughter pick out the colors of yarn that she wanted, so she made her a specific one. And I got out of making a turtle right then and there. I was in the middle of a project, and so I couldn't get it done as fast as my daughter would love to have it. So it was a win-win situation. On top of that, this young woman wasn't really charging enough. So her and I, we discussed those things, and she said yes, that she was aware that she really should be asking more, but she wanted her items to sell, and she was hoping that they would then also be in the price range that would fit little children's budgets. So that was really sweet, very thoughtful of her. So my daughter got her turtle, and then time went on. About oh gosh, I don't know, a couple of months, and my daughter's like, "Mom, can you still make me that turtle? I just bought you a turtle." "No, no, no. Can you make me a turtle? I want another one. That turtle needs a friend." Okay. How do you tell your child no, right? Especially when it comes to something handmade that they want that you're making. All right. I had all these other projects in mind, different gifts that I needed to get out, different charities that I was donating to. And so finally I found a select time, and I'm like, I'm in between. I can do it now. So I picked up some yarn that my daughter had in her room because she wanted to learn to crochet and hasn't yet. I thought, okay, I'm gonna make her turtle with this. So I found a pattern online, and it is here on YouTube, and it is, I believe she pronounced her name Anita, the Crochet World. She's This is what it kind of looks like. I couldn't get just like the front picture, but hopefully you can see her name there. It is spelled Anutha. Awesome pattern, love it. And if you can see, her little turtle is a cute sea turtle. So let me show you. What do I show you first? The yarn, the turtle? I'm going to show you the turtle first. That's enough is enough, right? So here's her turtle. I did not put a nose or a mouth. I didn't think that they needed it, or she needed it, or he. Boys like pink too. So anyway, here she is. Super cute. So fast to make, but I dragged my feet on it because I was doing so many other things. And finally I got it done. I'm like, that was so fast. But super cute. Little sea turtle. So she has her little flippers. And she even has a little tail. Here's her shell. And yes, there are sparkles in this yarn. I added the bow. That looked cute. I think my daughter's been messing with it, but that's okay. It's hers. Super cute. She's squishy. I did put a little heart inside of her, a little felt heart, and I wrote, "Mommy loves you. I always will. And then I put the date. Why is this sticking out? It looks like I need to tuck that in. I think she's been playing with her. There you go. Better. Is it still sticking out? No. Okay. So there she is. Soft and squishy. She's a little bit bigger, I think, than the one that Anita made, but I used a chunky yarn where she had used some cotton yarn. And I think, oh, I don't think I have my hook here. I think I used a G hook for her. If I remember right. I think I used a G hook. So super cute. Soft, soft, soft. So the yarn that I used was, oh, and then I also sprayed a little bit of my perfume in there. So I'm just making mommy. So, all right, this is the yarn that I use. This is what I have left out of the skeins of yarn. So enough to probably make another one, which my daughter, of course, when I gave it to her, she was super excited. And then she's like, but she's not a tortoise. No, she's a sea turtle. Don't you like her? Well, yeah, I like her, but I need a tortoise to go with the other one because they wanted to be friends. Okay. So I gotta make another. I'm gonna make another one, and I'm not sure. I would like to use this yarn again. I don't know if I have enough, but I do know I have more of this, so I might just do this. But anyways, this yarn was Juicy Couture. Super soft. Okay, we'll read all the things on it. So in case you're buying it online, 98% polyester, which is a plastic, in case you're one that's trying to stay away from plastics, and 2% metallic. It says Juicy Couture, Los Angeles, California, Luxe Velour Sparkle. And in this skein, there was 107 yards, which is 98 meters, 3.5 ounces or 100 grams. And if you want to knit with it, they suggest that you use a US 10, which is the 5 millimeter knitting needles. And for your crocheters with the hook, they suggest you use the US K, which is a 10 or a 5 millimeter, which doesn't make sense to me, because a K10 and a 5 millimeter to me sound completely different, but what do I know? I don't know. I just use the hook that I need for my project. I mean, I will sometimes use this guide, but a lot of times I go off by what I'm making. It's a chunky 5. Here's all those washing label things you can do. So machine wash in cold and dry, flat. Do not iron, probably because it will melt. Being plastic, right? Do not bleach. Do not dry clean. Suggestions: please purchase a sufficient quantity of one dye lot to ensure uniformity of color in your completed project. So this one here, they have an art number. The color is Soft Glow. Oh, I think it was this one. I don't have the label for this one because I bet this was a different color. I mean, I know it's a different color, but I bet this was a Soft Glow. I don't know what I did with the other one, but anyways. It says Juicy Couture is a trademark of ABG Juicy Couture, as made in Vietnam. So there you go. There's that. Love it. So soft. They're squishy. Love it. So it made this super cute guy. Let me see. Actually, I can weigh out, because these probably both weighed the same. So for this one, which I only made the shell out of that, I have 28 grams. Let's see. No, 77 grams left. And this was 100 grams. So it didn't use a lot of that one. And I bet they're the same weight. And so out of those 100 grams, we have 48 left. So about half. So weighing it out is actually going to help me decide if I can make another one. I could probably do the opposite, make that tortoise, make his body with this, and then shell that. I don't know. I might have to ask my boss if that's okay. All right, another thing I showed you guys last time, I had made this heart and I felt like it's wonky. I think a lot has to do with the coloring because that really makes it look like anyhow, it's a heart. So when you look at it, to me, when I look at it this way, it looks completely fine. The heart shape. Anyways, I'm going to use this one for a facial wash. I did bridge that gap in here. It was open across, and I decided maybe if I go down on that. So I don't know. I don't think I'll make any more of these. I don't know. What? No. See what? When I do it in half, it's perfect. Sort of, kind of. As handmade perfect as it can be. So I think it's just the color of the yarn just makes it look funky. But so this is the one I'm using for our face wash. So now I get to use it. So that one was from I Love That. I love this cotton. Super soft. It's 100% cotton, and the color is pastel. And I'm pretty sure they still have this one at Hobby Lobby. So that's a Hobby Lobby one. This one here I picked up at Joann's. I don't know where you can buy it now. I'm sure hopefully there's other places that are selling this yarn. All right, a couple more things and then I'll show you what I'm working on. So I like to make washcloths. I have been using them now for washing my dishes, cleaning off the sink in the kitchen. I use them primarily all for the kitchen, unless I have specific ones I use in the bathroom just for my face. But this one, I think I'm going to use it for my kitchen. But I like this stitch. Excuse me. This is not a stitch that I've done before, so it's new to me. But I like that tight weave for my kitchen cloths, or just for my washcloths in general. And I tried a couple of different patterns. There were some that I really wanted to do. I found them in a book, like an older book, and I really wanted to try them out. They didn't look as lacy as what it was turning out to be. And I'd even used a small hook and just couldn't get that tight enough weave in my cloth. So I decided to ditch that, start another pattern. I think there were, if I remember right, there were 3 patterns in this book. And not any of them, I didn't like any of them for my kitchen cloth. I will go back to those patterns and use them for something else because they were beautiful patterns. I could probably make a scarf or something, even like a scarf to go across some furniture would be beautiful. But anyways, this is what I have. It's a nice tight weave, and I'm thinking I will show you guys in a video what this one is, or how I made it. I just have to think about it. I was using, I think I started out with an F hook. Oh, I don't have, maybe it's, no, let me go grab it and see if I have that hook size. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Okay, so maybe this was it. I think this might be it. And this one, an eye hook? It must be an eye hook that I used. So maybe I started out with a G hook and it was just too tight. And then I went to the eye hook and did that. So anyways, it doesn't matter, right? I used this yarn here from Big Twist. And when I weighed it out, it's like half. So I can make another one. I will measure out this one here. And it's completely square. So it's 7 by 7. I really wanted one to be 9, but you know, sometimes when you get to crocheting, then it shrinks up a little bit, but that's okay. It's still a nice size, I think. You know, my hand washing the dishes. All right. So big twist it is, and it says on here cotton. When you look up here, it's not 100% cotton. It's mostly cotton though. It is 85% cotton and 15% polyester, which is probably going to give it some of that stay life. I think. I'm hoping. I usually buy like 100% cotton, but it's nice. It's really nice. 96 yards, which is 88 meters, 1.94 ounce or 55 grams. And this one suggests that if you're knitting with it, it's a US 8 and knitting needle. And if you're going to crochet, it's a US I. And I think that's why I went with the I. I thought, let's just try that. This was a medium 4. And the color of this one, I want to say it's like, oh, I would have been wrong. I thought it was like some denim, but it's called Raindrop Splash. That's cute, huh? It's made in Turkey. So I don't know, with Joann's being gone, I haven't gone out shopping for yarn, so forgive me. And when Joann's closed down, I live in such a small town that when Joann's closed down, that was it. We don't have a craft store. We do have a Walmart, and I do know they sell Red Heart. My Walmart, unfortunately, even though we serve so many communities around me, there's people that'll drive almost an hour to get here, to get to a Walmart. That's where we live. So remote. You think we're on the other side of the moon, but we're not. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't know if people are not buying the yarn or what. But we only have Red Heart, so there's a limited. It's a nice amount. Like you have some selection. It's not like you don't have anything, but so I'm going to have to get this, drive 3 hours away to go buy yarn, especially when you want to see it and feel it, right? There are certain ones that I do know that I like these. I love this cotton. I know which ones I like, and I'm able to order them online, have them sent to me. Not a problem. Now I know about Juicy Couture. I don't think I've ever seen that at a Hobby Lobby, so I don't know where to get that. But yeah, that's how far my local craft store is going to be. We keep hearing that there's going to be a Hobby Lobby coming to us an hour away, but literally we've been hearing this for 2 years. And we still haven't gotten it. So I got a flyer in the mail last month about it. Was it 2 months ago? It's coming. It's coming. Oh, wow. Okay. So there's that. But anyways, so I'm thinking I'll make a tutorial on this nice, like, it was an easy pattern. Now I just have to remember what I did. I wrote down what I did. So I'll just have to revisit that. It was easy. It was a one row repeat. Made a good cloth. So maybe we'll make one in pink or another blue one. Save the pink for another one. What else have I been making? Okay, so the other thing that I have been making, I was watching Alana. Hi, Alana. Over there at Crocheting with Alana. She had made some scrubbies. She had used some tulle, which I would love to do. I have some tulle here, and I don't know if I have enough, but I'm going to try it because I have tulle here, and I'm thinking how perfect, a good way to use it, because like I mentioned in my last video, I have so much. I have no business to go shopping for yarn anywhere, except for those special projects when people are like, can you make me this? I have to go shopping for yarn. I will shop my yarn first. If I have it, we can do it that way. If not, I'll just have to go shopping for yarn. But in my stash, I have that tulle. But then I was thinking, oh, I can make some other scrubbies, because then I saw this. This is also from Hobby Lobby, and it is the Yarn Bee Scrubology Scrub It. So I'm going to show you what I did with my fire red. Fire red. In this skein, there are, 3 ounces, 79 yards. Now, fire red number 2. So maybe there was a number 1 at one time. Fire red 02, or it's just, I don't know. It was made in China. And they suggest, okay, so ounces, 3.0 ounce are 85 grams, yards 79, or in meters, 73. They suggest if you're knitting with it, you use a US 10. And if you are going to crochet with it, oh, this is what I crocheted with. Yeah. So I don't remember. This one might not have been an I hook. This one might have been a G hook. Hopefully I wrote that down too. But anyways, getting back to what we're talking about here. This one suggests you use a J hook. Now I remember what I used this I hook for. I'll show you. So, okay, let me make some scrubbies with what I do have, because I want to make the ones out of tulle, kind of like what Alana did. But since I had enough of this, so using this hook instead of this hook, the J. I think that's why it gave me this wonky shape. It should have been square, but kind of a mitered. Like it's always, I don't know. I kind of think it's mitered because I wanted the points to meet. It's different, right? But I figured when I'm scrubbing something, this fits in my hand perfect. Look, it's not jabbing into me, so I was trying to try something new. So in my mind, it was going to be square, but it came out round. Probably because of the hook size I chose. I don't know for sure. But so there's that. And then I thought, ooh, this would have made like a beautiful flower or rose. Let me show you guys. I did not make a rose, but I'll show you what I'm, I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. Like a flower or rose. No. But I decided I should make hearts. So there's a heart pattern here. And I did, goodness, let's see if I can find the heart pattern. There's so many out right now. Crochet heart. Let me see if I can figure out which one for the first one I did, okay, this one, Hooked by Robin. Thanks, Robin. So she shows how to make this nice heart. Hers looked way better than mine. Yeah, this was my first one, this one. And it's not quite the size I want for cleaning, for scrubbing my pots and pans and things. So I don't remember what hook size I was using. It was a small one. And then I decided to go up a size. And so I went up, that's when I did the I. I might have done an H with this. I'm not sure. I don't remember now. But I know I did end up using the I hook and thinking it was going to make it a little bigger, which it did, but it's not that much bigger. In fact, I can't even really tell which is which, to be honest with you. Maybe this one was. I don't know. So it didn't make much of a difference with using this yarn, this Scrubology, which, by the way, I do like. Did I say what it was made out of? Scrubology? Does it say what it's made out of? I know I didn't say what it was made out of. 100% nylon. Sorry, guys. 100% nylon with that Scrubology. So I decided to use somebody else's pattern because I saw it when I was looking at the one Hooked by Robin, and I found. Let me show you though. Let me show you what I was looking at. hold on, I'm sorry. One moment. This is no, I want to just like show themselves. So this is the one. This is the one by How to Crochet a Heart in Just 4 Minutes. So look for that one. That's a great pattern. And then I found this one. This one looks bigger by Adore Crochet. Cray. Why? Oh, see, it wants to play. But this is it. How to crochet a heart for Valentine's Day. Easy, step by step. And it was very easy, so fast. Yes, and you can see there's her name. So I hope that wasn't backwards, but it's Adore Crochet, CREA. Thanks for putting that out. So let me show you with those ones. I did get 3 of them in there. Now you could use these to exfoliate. They feel amazing on the skin. I don't know if your skin is fragile, maybe not. It is nylon, so some of you who don't want to use a lot of plastic on your skin or be scratching your skin with plastic may not want that. Completely fine. I'm probably just going to use mine for the dishes, but I figured it's a nice size for the dishes to get in there, pots, pans, whatever. So my mother's going to get one. Some lucky friend of mine was gonna get one, or I'm thinking they might go into. I have a stash for things to put for them. What do you call this? I know I had mentioned it when you do your charities. That's it for the charity fundraisers. So I don't know. We'll see. But cute. So me, my mother. I've got these other ones. I might even do, these are kitchen scrubbers in 2 different sizes for the charity. And so from that one skein, I was able to get all of these. I did weigh, I think, these 2 together, and from these 2 they would have made this one. So I would have got 4 big hearts out of that. And then this one was a little more than what these hearts weighed. So there's that. There's an idea for you guys. I would show you how to make them, but I think the 2 ladies who have posted their heart videos did a great job. Just follow that. Okay. If you want me to make that heart video with the Scrubology scrubbers, I'll gladly do it. Just tell me and I will do it. Okay. So that's the things I've recently made now for what I am making. I don't have a picture. I am using a very old pattern. The pattern belonged to my cousin's mother, and she's not sure where she had gotten the pattern. Let me see. I changed my apps all around on my phone, and it's crazy. Let's see. Finally favorited it. So it's like an old pattern. Yeah, you guys can't see that. Woo! An old pattern that had been typed out. It's crinkled. The instructions they're easy to follow once you figure it out. Like where was the mind when the person was writing it? What exactly did they mean? And it took me a little bit to figure it out. I think I've got it though. So it's a mile a minute Afghan. Like I said, I don't know how old this pattern she received is, because the woman has since deceased and my cousin is quite a bit older than me. So I don't know. But I started it. This is my first strip. So it went pretty fast. At first I couldn't figure it out because I was thinking that I was going to be in a circular shape, and it's not. It's with dog hair, with love. I'm going to use red ones to know where the top is, but it goes into, so it's kind of, it starts out round, and then somehow I got a chain over here. I don't know, but it goes in, the pattern goes this way actually, all the way down. This pattern does not tell you how big it's going to be. So I had to scramble and look for yarn to see what I had, because like I said, I do not have a Hobby Lobby near me. I don't have a craft place near me. I guess I could have went and hoped for the best at Walmart, but the instructions wanted 3 different colors, and there was a lot of skeins of each one. So I'm thinking this is going to be a big Afghan, maybe queen size. I really don't know. It's and trying to figure out what they were meaning when they wrote this out. Whoever wrote it out, I mean, I kind of struggled with it. Maybe I'm not as sharp as I would like to be. But anyways, it's especially suited for variegated yarn as color number 1. So I found a variegated, and luckily I had enough, because I got these from Joann's years ago when they had some yarn on sale. So in case there was a baby boy coming along, I could make a beautiful baby boy blanket. So now I don't have baby boy colored yarn because I'm using it for this. This is Karen the Jumbo Yarn Inspiration. So I don't know. I think I heard someone said that some of these are going to be at Michael's. I don't shop at Michael's. I don't have one near me. So anyway, this is Garden Grows. I already knew that. It's a medium weight. You could use the knitting needles, the 10s, or you could use the H hook. Or I guess US 8 is what that says right there for the hook. Machine washable and dryable. 100% acrylic. This is 12 ounces, which is 340 grams or 595 yards. So I have enough of this, which makes me super happy with 544 meters. I was going to say millimeters because I use that at work a lot. Made in India. And there's supposed to be some free patterns on the inside. So anyways, that is that. What did I say? Garden Grows. So pretty. All those cute colors. Some purples and blues and burgundies. I wish I had one of these burgundies. I was lucky I had what I had. So I did have a pound of love. So this is going to go with it. And I don't have quite enough of it. So I was a little concerned about that. But then I went through my stash, and my mother had just given me a bag of yarn. How lucky was I to receive a bag of yarn that was the same color? The older label, the Pound of Love by Lion Brand. And when I show you guys this again, because this video is becoming a lot longer than I thought it would be, I will go into detail with these colors here. But I was very fortunate. So I think this one's the newer one, and this is the older. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. They go. And then, so this is my variegated. And then it said to have a medium matching shade. So that's my medium. And then it said to have a dark matching stain. So I do have a pound of love. This is really not enough, but I have some extra. When I weighed it out, it'll be enough. So I'm hoping that black will look good. So this is going to be what I have. Now I'm making this blanket because my cousin, same family cousin who wanted me to make the turtle, asked if I could help making this mile a minute Afghan, because she's older, not too much older. I don't want to make it sound like that. Not that she'll ever watch my video, but just in case she does. it's just she's got a lot on her plate. So she asked if I could help with this. So I'm like, okay, I got to try to figure out this pattern. I'm going to go and visit her in less than a month. So excited. And so I'm like, I better get working on this so I can know what I'm doing. And then when I'm out there, I can help work on hers if that's what she wants to do. So there's one. I need 12 of these. So I have 11 more I need to do. All right. What else? What else? Oh, okay. I was going to tell you guys what else. So then the same cousin sent me pictures of cat hats, like that you put on your cat, right? And she sent them to me, and she might have put a note with it. I don't know. I was tired. I briefly looked at it. I'm like, cute. So then I replied with some cute holiday cat hats. And she's like, oh, those are cute, but I just really need something simple for a trooper's head. She really wants me to make a cat hat for her cat. He has an ear condition, and the hat will help protect his ears. So that's what's next on my plate, y'all. It's a good thing I don't have anything pressing quite yet. A friend of mine just told me she's going to be a grandmother, so there's a baby blanket that's got to be made. I wanted to make a shawl. I need to make some shawls for some charity. That's going to be coming up. So I thought at least if I get one shawl made, I'll feel good about that. I want to make some other things for the charity drive. That's it. So I did go shopping today, picked up a few things that are crochet related, but my goodness, like I hope you enjoyed your break. Hopefully you had your feet up. Hopefully you got some crocheting done or just relaxing. Because I know I like to just listen sometimes. Sometimes I'll just close my eyes and lay on my bed and just listen. It's nice. So all right. Take care. And until next time, I hope you are well and happy and you find some fun in your day. All right. Take care. Bye.